A person has died from this morning's Pretoria bus accident, and young people partner together. With the news at 9 o'clock, good morning, I'm Karabo Maladzi. Police say one of the 40 people that were injured in a bus accident on the N1 outside Pretoria has died. Netcare 911 spokesperson Jeffrey Wick says the accident took place near the Pumulani toll plaza this morning. He says most of the passengers sustained minor injuries. Wick says a 13-year-old was entrapped in the wreckage and after being removed by emergency services was taken to hospital with serious injuries. Police are investigating the cause of the accident. The Road Freight Association has thrown its weight behind those challenging the Gauteng e-tolling system in an upcoming legal dispute. The association spokesperson Catherine Larkin says they have already lodged papers to join the case against South African National Roads Agency Limited as a friend of the court. She says they are concerned about what she terms excessive and punitive tariffs and the extended powers being granted to the agency's peace officers. Larkin says if the court grants the association's application, it will also make submissions on the disproportionate tariffs for freight operators, which it considers unfair and unreasonable. The system is expected to start on the 30th of this month. The majority of farmers in the Tswaying municipality in the northwest are beginning to adhere to labour laws. This has emerged from visits to several farms in the area by Labour Minister Mildred Oliphant and inspectors. Oliphant says they were welcomed by happy workers who are mostly being paid the minimum wage and live in a satisfactory condition.
I must say the majority of the farmers here, they were complying 55% in terms of the sectoral determination, and 50% on the living conditions, and 51% on occupational health and safety. So I must say, in this area, it's really different.
The National Youth Development Agency and the South African Youth Council have partnered to engage directly with young people, particularly in the fields of education, economic participation and social cohesion. The organisation has held a social dialogue tour with young people in Bombela and Mpumalanga. President of the South African Youth Council, Tulani Chefuta, says the aim is to engage in depth on issues that directly affect the well-being of the youth.
Through this session, the plan is to present the work of the NYDA and at the same time give young people an opportunity of expressing their experiences of acquiring services from the NYDA and any other institution that is servicing young people. And so the purpose is that young people must also share their experiences, and as institutions of youth development, we must then draw lessons on how best we can serve young people.
In other news, the two fishermen from Elands Bay who were thought to be lost at sea have been found alive and well. They were reported missing when they did not return home from a fishing trip. NSRI volunteers, 2 police boats and an Air Force Dakota joined the search yesterday morning, but it was called off in the afternoon when thick fog closed in over the area. One of the family members, Buhle Mdaweni, says they have just heard that the fishing boat had washed out at Doringbai. The men are unharmed. Mdaweni says her father and police have gone to Doringbai to bring them home. And finally, on the international front, head of a campaigning group of American nuns has rejected a Vatican report that accuses them of pursuing a radical feminist agenda. The Vatican's investigation says the group called Network ignored or even challenged the Church's teachings on abortion, homosexuality and all-male priesthood. But head of Network, Sister Simone Campbell, has described the accusations as nonsensical.
I have no idea what they're talking about. All we have done is to live the gospel in service to people. That's all we do.
Network supports President Barack Obama's healthcare bill, which contains provisions that American Catholic bishops regard as state funding for